Hey guys, how you going? Long time no see. I've got to try and stop leaving it weeks or a month, between videos, but things happen, life happens, and we just don't get to do it, unfortunately. So, what's been happening? Oh, Kuta Beach. We had Kuta Beach volleyball here at the start of the month, I think it was. So basically, they turn a whole street into volleyball courts. So I think it was something like 70 tonne worth of sand or something gets trucked in from around the joint. And yeah, we have, I think it was 7 or 8, maybe 9 courts this year, which was crazy. Yeah, so a whole street gets turned into a volleyball court behind Woolworths here, one of the streets. So they dump sand down and yeah, turn it into a volleyball weekend, which is awesome. A very good weekend and really good for Kuta, being a small town. Everything's booked out. Yeah, just very good all around. Teams from everywhere: Queensland, Melbourne, Sydney, everywhere. Canberra. They all come and sort of have a dig at it, just to enjoy the weekend. So it was good. To our surprise, we actually made the semi-finals, which is on the Sunday. I think it was like F or E grade or something like that. It was a lower grade, but anyway, we made it to the finals, which was good. We didn't even think we'd win a game, so it was really good. Myself, it was good to get back to doing stuff that I like. Volleyball, I was playing volleyball for years sort of beforehand, so it was one of the things I like to do. And yeah, like it is doable. It was hard on the body and having to balance on sand and try to run and jump and whatnot on sand, but it was doable. I've got a pretty good grasp on the old pain these days, so I can sort of push through a lot more than what I could previously. So yeah, no, it was really good. On to CrossFit. So some of you do or do not know that me and Tani are doing CrossFit now, which is just a sort of a personal choice for health and fitness, I suppose. Just, we're getting a bit older now, so it's something that we thought we'd do. But yeah, really, really proud of Tani. She's doing really well, even though she's hard on herself and doesn't think she's improving, which, she obviously is. Yeah, we really like it. And silly enough, we decided to do the CrossFit Open, which is like a worldwide event, which is, scored in our gym here in Kuta. So they've got affiliates and stuff like that with the CrossFit. And yeah, you're scored on various skilled workouts, which was held over 3 consecutive Fridays. So it was good, very hard, and we only had around 6 weeks prep time, I think it was, before the event. So fairly new to it. Yeah, trying to get an idea of workouts and stuff like that was pretty hard in the time frame, but we did it, we completed it, and it was good. And I was in the lower extremity class, which is just something to do with your lower limbs. Doesn't have to be an amputation or anything like that, but yeah, just lower extremity. So yeah, did that, competed, and logged all my scores and found out I actually came 18th in the world. So it's a worldwide thing, and yeah, 18th in the world. So for my first event, that's pretty damn good, I think. So yeah, definitely stuff I can build on and want to build on for up-and-coming events. So yeah, no, that'll be really good. What is it? Oh, I also have another event coming up next month called the Oceania Throwdown. So it's another sort of worldwide event. So I have it here next month. I think it's the 16th and 17th. So I basically just do my workout at the gym, and it's filmed, and I send it away to to the people, and they have a look and see what it is, to see if I qualify or whatnot. So that's another event. So yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think I would be doing CrossFit, let alone competing, but yeah, I really do enjoy it. So it should be good. So this event is a qualifier for the Wheelwad Games in USA, so in America. So if I do good at this qualifier, there's another qualifier which is in Brisbane later on this year. I think it's September, I think it is. So yeah, if I do good at this one, I qualify for Brisbane. And if I do good in Brisbane, yeah, I can get sent to America to compete in the World Games, which, you know, it's crazy. I didn't think I'd ever sort of do anything like this. So yeah, it's really good. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to look over some notes here. Yeah, so it's called Will Wad Games, which is the Oceania Throwdown. So maybe just Google it if you want to have a quick look. Yeah, so the qualifier is in Brisbane if I do good in the qualifier that's coming up next month for myself. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't think I'd ever sort of be doing this. Being pretty competitive, I suppose, it is good because it's challenging myself just to another whole new level, I suppose. But yeah, so I think it's sort of a pat on my back to myself of how far I've come. And yeah, I have to look after my body and health these days, so why not compete in these kind of events like this? So yeah, to do good and actually, you know, maybe compete and get sent around the world to do something like this is unreal. So it's kind of the saying, you know, when one door closes, another one opens, which is definitely my case. You know, it is a shit situation and what's happened, but yeah, I mean, you just got to sort of live with it and get on with it and try not let it get you down and stuff. So yeah, that's, you know, just sort of what it is now. 2 seconds. Yeah, so yeah, basically just got to train now and really focus on that if I sort of want to do this. I probably am a little bit unfit, you know, put a few kilos and stuff on between recovery and hospital stays and stuff like that. But yeah, just trying to really get into it this year and sort of get off the piss, you know, not drinking every weekend and doing stuff like that, trying to get a half decent diet happening and yeah, trying to focus on this because this is sort of what I would like to do. Yeah, what else is there? Yeah, so saying with all this stuff, you know, there's still bad days, you know. I still have a bad day every day, you know. I wake up and it's still the same crap thinking, you know, why bother? But, yeah, there's always something good to take out of every day is sort of what I look at it. You know, you're having a bad day, but sort of the kids, the wife, you know, brighten it up for me. So there's a positive, you know, to take out of the day. Even though it might have started shit like most of us, I suppose, battling with, you know, depression and anxiety and all the stuff that, you know, life sort of throws at us. But yeah, you know, so yeah, there's always something good you can take out of a bad day, which is sort of my gist of it, I suppose. And just, you know, kind of remember it's not about the dog and the fight, it's about the fight and the dog. So that's definitely a good quote. Sort of, I not so much live by, but sort of think about a lot. You know, I might be down the dumps and not wanting to do nothing, but I do have a lot of fight in me. You know, I think I've sort of proved that through the recovery and stuff like that, you know, an amputation isn't really going to stop me. Yes, it's a challenge, and a good challenge, but yeah, it's opened up doors that I never thought I would have thought of doing in the past. Yeah, so, you know, it's a long road, but, you know, hopefully all the training and stuff like that will pay off. I think I've realised that it's kind of sad that everyone has to associate drinking or partying with having a good time these days. Like, I don't go out much anymore, you know, I'd rather stay home and not drink and stuff and rather go to the gym and work on my health, where still a lot of people are just, you know, partying every weekend. And that's fine, you know. We did that, or I did that for, you know, a good part of 10, 15 years of, you know, drinking and partying in the early 20s and stuff like that. So I think it's just, yeah, just part of growing up and realising, look, you don't really need to do that. You know, here's the waste of money. It's not doing you much good. You know, socialising is good, you know, making memories. I understand that. But, yeah, we're not getting any younger, so we've sort of got to look after our bodies, I think. Yeah. So, and at the end of the day, I still am a father and a husband. So that's definitely the positives that keep me going every day. Like I said, yes, it's hard. It definitely still is hard for me dealing with this crap. But it does get better. But you've got to weigh up the good and the bad. So these days the good is probably better than the bad. But obviously, when I get pain and stuff like that, it does get pretty bad and pretty dark. So yes. What else? Oh yes, my running leg. So there was a bit of a stuff up with ordering and whatnot for the leg from the prosthetic people. So I think it was meant to be done before Christmas, but it's only just got done a week or so ago. So she was on holidays and stuff like that, and just whatever the reason was. So the approval's been sent through, and all of that is sweet and ready to go. So it's getting made as we speak. Pretty sure it comes from America. So probably about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm thinking. Will be pretty flash, all titanium and carbon fiber. So all the good shit, which is needed because I'm pretty rough on the gear and seem to break shit, within a couple of weeks, especially liners and stuff that go over my legs. Within a couple of weeks, they're ripping, so I don't get a seal or an airtight pocket there anymore. So air leaks and stuff just isn't good. The leg doesn't go on or, wants to fall off and stuff like that. So, yeah. So once I get all that new stuff in a couple of weeks, there won't be much stopping me, I don't think. So, yeah, once I can get me running leg, it'll be just trial and error, just seeing things I can and can't do again. Probably going to be a lot of pain and stuff like that. But hey, it's the way we do it. And with the training for the Oceania Throwdown and like the CrossFit Games, I've noticed I'm in the lower extremity class. So yeah, it doesn't have to be an amputation. It could be like a bad ankle or a bad knee, or whatever it is, it may be, you're still classed as a lower extremity. So you all might be, or I will be, competing with people with two legs, and, they just might have the best function, where I don't have a leg. And I've noticed nearly everyone that does have an amputation will have one good leg, where I have an amputation and a one leg at maybe 50%. So that's going to be the big separator, I think, which I suppose because you're in lower extremity, it doesn't sort of matter what disability or what condition you have, you're going to be in that class. So yeah, I could be still unmatched, or it might be unfair that people do have two legs, but they can still, use both legs, where obviously I don't have one leg, and the other leg is still buggered, fused bones in the foot and can't move my toes or ankle much and stuff like that. So yeah, what else have we got? Sorry guys, I just writ stuff down because wrote stuff down because I forget shit. Yeah, running leg, should be a few weeks. Yeah, also started studying. So I'm studying Cert 3 in fitness now, which is good. I thought, since I've got to look after my body, why not learn how everything kind of works? Yeah, so it's really good. Learning stuff, it is hard. Just trying to get all the terminology and stuff like that for like skeletal and anatomy of the body. So just like muscle groups and stuff like that. But the proper terminology is the hard part, I suppose, learning. But it's just, it's another challenge for myself. But yeah, I'm liking it, and yeah, just something else, I suppose. Try to keep active and busy. And yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, that is me. Oh, there she is, woman. But yeah, that's about it. I'll try not to let the videos be so far and in between next time, but life happens and we don't do this stuff, and it's not like my job. But yeah, just for the people that do listen and subscribe, thanks. And yeah, if you want to know anything, have a look at the website for it's called Oceania Throwdown, and 2 seconds, the Wheel Wad Games and USA. So yeah, the Wheelboard Games is the qualifier event for Brisbane. So if you do good there, you can get sent to America to compete for basically the CrossFit Games. So yeah, again, it's something that I probably would have never thought I'd be able to do, but under the circumstances, it's now what I'm doing. So yeah, yeah, that's about it. So happy Friday, happy training, and yeah, hope you all have a good weekend. Thanks, guys.